Good day, everyone. My name is Patrick Clark, and I run the blog notesintheleftmargin.com. Today, I'd like to talk about AI and how it's going to affect our perception of knowledge. Indeed, how it's going to affect our perception of learning. Think about this for a minute. Before the advent of AI, especially at the rate it's evolving, you would become learned in a topic, and then you'd specialize in a field maybe, and you would know a good percentage of all the material out there in your field, right? So you actually understood not only the results, but how you got them, how they were achieved. Now, with AI able to go through 100,000 documents online in 1 hour and come up with a result to a particular issue, it is impossible for the human being to actually consume that much information to basically fact check it. Even if we had 100 people working on it, it would take months, if we're lucky, depending on the topic. So we're going to get into a situation where we're going to use AI to solve an issue, and it, let's say, solves it, and we're going to have to just sort of, to some degree, trust it. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just, it alters the whole idea of learning and knowledge. It is actually kind of fascinating, because once we get AI to the level where it's stable and doesn't consume as much power as a small city, or it really is going to fundamentally alter how we look at knowledge, because we're going to have to face, I think, the fact that we will never know and can't know how a certain result was achieved. We can get a general idea, but just from the sheer volume of information, we may get to that stage where we'll have to say, we don't know. Now, it may be that many topics can be broken down to a more specific result that we can grapple with, like, I don't know, the cure of a certain cancer. We may understand the mechanism at the end of the study or that AI produces, and go, okay, we get it. We researchers understand what is going on here. And still, though, when you're able to absorb that much information in an hour or even in a day, there's going to be little areas that we're going to have to just go, well, unless we have an unlimited budget and a lot of human hours, we're just going to have to trust part of the result. We can't get completely granular. So this is going to really change how we see knowledge, how we learn it, as a matter of fact. I mean, when you think about it, how many people out there can do math in their heads now, right? And when I was young, that was kind of a requirement. You were expected to know how to do the basic divide and long division and all that. And part of your learning was to learn not only by memorization, but actually learn what the steps were doing. And AI may make that a little fuzzy. And I find that really interesting as to where AI is going to go. And indeed, the concept of AI is going to change, I think, because we are in such early stages of it. It's kind of like right now we're a bunch of science fiction writers hypothesizing on what it will be. Um, and whether it'll wake up and get a consciousness per se, or what consciousness is. But I'm getting ahead of myself because I get into these things. And so I just wanted to bring that thought up. How will AI affect our concept of knowledge and learning? Indeed, I think it's going to bring in the question of trust, that we're just going to have to trust some results. We could get an AI to fact check an AI, but again, then we're back in the same thing of not knowing the granular detail. Anyway, just food for thought. I'll post it on a article on the blog. The article is The Black Box of Knowledge, which I put together rather hurriedly last night because I didn't think I'd have time this morning, but what do you know? I've got a few minutes, so I put the video out there too. You'll find the video and the article on the website, notesintheleftmargin.com. The link directly to the article is in the notes down below the video, as well as a link to the website itself. All right, so everybody have a good day. It happens to be Friday today, so have a good weekend, and I'll try to post something tomorrow as well, but no guarantees. I've got meetings to go to, yes, on a Saturday. Bye-bye for now, everyone. My name is Patrick Clark, and we'll see you online. Bye-bye.